Good morning, dear students. My name is Farhan Mazher, and today we are studying Cambridge O Levels Mathematics Syllabus D. The code of the subject is 4024. Today we have set our hearts to solve our paper 2, and we have selected May June 2021 to 1 paper. This paper 2 belongs from the Zone 1, and this is the first video on this paper. Let's see how many questions we can do in this video. I will try to complete the paper, but let's see, and let's start today's paper. Okay, so the paper coming up on your screen is Cambridge O Levels Mathematics Syllabus D, and 402421 May June 2021 paper. The time allowed is 2 hours 30 minutes, and we have to attempt all the questions because we are practicing, so we will attempt all the questions. Okay, in 2019, Nicole's annual income was $22,000 a part. She spent $7,200 on accommodation in 2019. Calculate the percentage of her income she spent on accommodation. So the money she spent is 72,000 divided by the total income. That's 22,000. Multi 7,200. Sorry, I said 72,000. 7,200 divided by 22,000 and multiply with 100. It's a 2 mark question, and you will find the answer. Okay, so on your screen, the answer is showing up. So 7,200 divided by 22,000 multiplied 100, you will get the answer 32.7. So that 32.7% is the right answer. Okay, the next part is her annual income of 22,000 increased by 4% in 2020. Calculate her annual income in 2020. Her income in 2019 is 22,000, and now it is increasing 4%. So the income in the 2020 will be 20,000 plus 4% of the 20,000. So you will write 20,000 plus 4% of the 20,000. So you will write 20,000 plus 4 divided by 100 multiply 20,000. So you will get $22,880. $22,880. So this is how you do it. Then their question is C part. Nicole invests $2,000 in an account. The account pays compound interest at a rate of K% per year. At the end of the first year, the money in the account is 2036. Show that the K is 1.8. Okay. So the principal amount which they invested is $2,000, and the compounded amount after 1 year is $2,036. The rate is K, and we want to find out its values. The time is 1. So here we go. So compounded amount, the formula is compounded amount is equals to principal plus principal bracket start 1 plus R by 100 bracket close raised to power n means the number of the periods, and the compounded amount is 2036 equals to the principal amount is 2000 bracket start 1 plus the rate is K divided by 100 and bracket close raised to power 1. The time period is 1. So bring this 2000 to this side. So 2036 divided by 2000 equals to 1 plus K by 100. So this will be 1.018 equals to 1 plus K by 100. Take this one to the other side. So K by 100 will be equals to 1.018 minus 1. So K by 100 will be equals to 0.018. So K will be equals to 100 multiply 0.018. And when you multiply 100 with this, you get 1.8. So this is what you have to show. Okay, the next part, find the number of complete years before Nicole has at least 2,150 in the account. Show you're working. Okay. So now the compounded amount is equal to the principal bracket 1 plus R by 100 raised to power and close raised to power n. So the compounded amount they want is 2,150 equals to 2,000 bracket 1 plus 1.8, and the R value is 1.8 divided by 100 bracket close raised to power n. So 2150 divided by 2000 is equals to 1 plus 0.018 bracket close raised to power n. So it will be when you divide 2150 with the 2000, you get 1.075 equals to bracket 1.018 bracket close raised to power n. So if you want to find out the value of the n in your add maths, you must have studied that we can take log on both the sides. So log 1.075 equals to, whenever we take the log, the power comes to the side. So and the log of the base, if log is taken, the power is on the side, log of the base. And in your calculator, you have seen the log, but log icon is there. So the log 1.075 divided by the log 1.018, and when you log 1.075 is 0.031408, and the log 1.018 is 0.007748. When you divide them, you get 4.054 years. So the time, the at least amount is 2150, so the at least time required is 4.054. In actual, the years required are 5 years. Okay, 5 years. Okay, so a survey recorded the number of people living in each of the 50 houses. The bar chart shows the results. The house in which one person lives, and there are seven, and the houses with where the two people live, such houses are 11, and three people, such houses are 10, and the four people, such houses are 12, five people, and such houses are 6, and the six people, such homes are 4. Okay. Find the mod. The mod is the one x value whose frequency is the highest. The highest frequency is 12 and the x value there is 4. So this answer will be 4. Then their question is find the median. If you want to find the median, okay, very simple. We have to find out first of all the CF. For the x value 1, the CF means cumulative frequency. So the first frequency will come as it is, that is 7. For 2, the cumulative frequency will be 7 plus and 11, that will be 18. And for the 3 people, the cumulative frequency will be 18 plus 10, that will be 28. And for 4 people, the cumulative frequency will be 28 plus 12, and that will give you 40. And for 5 people, the cumulative frequency will be 46 plus 6, and that will be 46. And the cumulative frequency for the 6, and that will be 46 plus 4, and that will be 50. And because the last number of the cumulative frequency is even number, so I will go with this formula, which is n by 2, to find the number which is in the middle of the data. We will go by this formula, which is n by 2 and n plus 2 by 2. So n value is 50. So 50 by 2 will be 25, and 50 plus 2 by 2 will be 26. So we are looking for the 25th and the 26th number that is in the middle of the data. So the 25th and 26th, both numbers are here. 25th is here, 26th is here. So that both of them represents 3. So it will be 3 plus 3 divided by 2. So that will be 6 by 2, and that will be 3. So the median will be 3. Okay, the next question they are asking is find the mean, and it's the 3 marks number. Okay, question and mean. So we will write the x value, we will write the f, their frequency, and then we will find the fx. For one, the frequency is 7. For 2, the frequency is 11. For 3, the frequency is 10. For 4, the frequency is 12. For 5, the frequency is 6. And 6, for the 6, the frequency is 4. So we will multiply the x and the f value, we will get the fx. So 7 will multiply with the 1, and you get 7. 11 will multiply with the 2, you get 22. 10 will multiply with the 3, you get 30. 12 multiply 4, that gives you 48. 6 multiply 5, that gives you 30, and 4 multiply 6, that gives you 24. The mean will be summation fx divided by the summation f. So add all the fx here. So that will be 161 and add the f, all the f here, and that will be 50. So 161 divided by 50 and that will be 3.22. So the mean value will be 3.22. Then he says the next part, that was a 3-mark question. Then he says, one of these houses is chosen at random. Find the probability that exactly 3 people live there. Okay, so the probability of the 3 people, the frequency is 10 for the 3 people. The frequency is 10 and the total frequency is, I think, 50. So the probability of getting the 3 people, choosing a house which has 3 people in it, will be 10 divided by 50 and that will be 1 by 5. So then their question is, let me show you the question. The next question is, that's the 2 houses are chosen at random from these 50 houses. From the probability that only one of the 2 houses has exactly 5 people living there. So it can be the probability of the 5 comma not 5 plus 5, probability of the not 5 comma 5. So probability of getting 5 will be 6 by 50 multiplied not 5 is 44 by 49 plus and not 5 will be 44 by 50 multiply 5 will be 6 by 49. So when you add this thing on your calculator, because this is paper 2 and the calculator is loud, use it calculator. So 264 divided by 1225. When you write this in your calculator, the answer will be 264 divided by 1225 in the fraction. So this is how you do the question number 2. So now we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 3. He says, P is equals to 3Q plus 5 divided by R square. Calculate the P when the Q is equals to 15 and the R is equals to minus 4. Okay, just put these values there and you will be able to find the answer. So I have written there P is equals to 3 bracket 15 plus 5 and the whole thing divided by bracket minus 4 bracket close whole square. So you will have 45 plus 5 and divided by 16. So it will be 50 divided by 16 and that will be 3.125. Okay, now the next part he says expand and simplify. It's a 2 marks question and very simple. That 3 will multiply with this bracket, so you will have when 3 will multiply with the 2x plus 1, that bracket, you will get 6x plus 3, and when plus 4 will multiply with x minus 5 bracket, so you will have 4x minus 20. 6x plus 4x will be 10x plus 3 minus 20 will be minus 17. So this is 10x minus 17 is the answer. Okay, the next part is, he says C part, he says solve 3 minus k divided by 4 is equals to 1. So we want to find out the value of the k. So here we can cross multiply. So you can see here 3 minus k divided by 4 is equals to 1. So 3 minus k is equals to 4 into 1. So 3 minus k is equals to 4 and the k minus k is equals to 4 minus 3. So minus k is equals to 1. So k is equals to minus 1. Okay, the next question. He says x raised to power 6 divided by x raised to power m is x raised to power minus 3. Find the value of the m. Okay, so the bases are same. And so from the numerator's power, I will subtract the denominator's power. So you will have x raised to power 6 minus m is equals to x raised to power minus 3. So they are equal, the bases are same. So that means the powers are also same. So compare the power, 6 minus m is equals to minus 3. So minus m is equals to minus 3 minus 6. Minus m will be equals to minus 9 and you will have minus minus cancelled. So m will be equals to 9. So the value of the m is 9. So here we have a rectangular piece of the card measured 30 centimeter by 24 centimeter. The net of an open box is made by removing a square from each corner of this piece of the card. Each square that is removed has a side x centimeter. The area of the net is 576 centimeters square. So their question is form an equation in x and solve it to find the value of the x. Okay. So the area of this net can be found from the big rectangle. Subtract these four squares and you will get the area of the net. This length is 30, this length is 24. So multiply 30 with the 24 and from it subtract the area of these four squares. Okay. So the strategy is simple. It's a 3-mark question. The area will be the area of the net will be the big rectangle, that's 24 multiplied 30 minus the four squares, and each side of that square is x, so minus 4x into x. So you will have 576 equals to 720 minus 4x square. So you will have bring that 4x square to this side, so 4x square and equals to 720 minus 576. So 4x square will be equals to 144, x square will be equals to 144 divided by 4. So x square will be equals to 36. So x square, we take the square root on both the sides. So x will be equals to plus minus 6. So we will take the positive value because x is the side of that square, so it's positive. He says the net is made into an open box. 1,000 centimeter cube of sand is placed inside the box. Find the fraction of the box that is filled with the sand. Give your answer in the simplest form, and it's a 3-mark question. Okay. So I will go to that question and where I've solved it. Okay. So here we go. So the volume of the sand which you will put into that box is 1,000 centimeter cube, and the length is 18, the width is 12, and I don't know what is the height of that sand in that box. So we will find that height will be equals to 1,000 divided by 18 divided by 12, and that will be 1,000 divided by 216, and that will be 250 divided by 54, and that the height of that sand will be 4.6. The length of that box is 18. You can see I have found it here. So that's 30 minus x minus x. So that's 30 minus 6 minus 6 because x value is 6. And so it means 18 centimeter. The width is 24 minus x minus x. That's 24 minus x minus 6 minus 6, and that is 12x. That's why I use here 18 and 12. Now the fraction of the height of the box which is filled, and because the length and the width, they both are same. The sand has a height of 4.6 in that box, and the total height of that box is 6. So when you divide it, you get, instead of writing 4.6, I have written 250 divided by 54 divided by 6. And that will give you 125 divided by 162. Very simple and straightforward question. Instead of 4.6, I have written that original fraction here because that will give me, that brings easier, that brings me easily to this fraction. Okay, it says the diagram shows a sketch of a quadrilateral ABCD. Here we have the AD is 4.5, and the AD and the AC makes an angle of 50. The AC is 10 centimeter, the AB is 8 centimeter, the BC is 6 centimeter. So their question is construct an accurate drawing of the ABCD, which is this drawing. This drawing. AC has been drawn for you. Okay, measure the ADC angle. Okay. So first of all, what I do, this is the AC line, which is 10 centimeter long. I will put my protector here and I will mark 50 degree. You can see I put a dot there. I will draw a line here. I will open my compass 4.5. I will take A as the center, means to put the needle of the compass here, and I will mark an arc, and when it will cut this angle line, so that is the point D. So this is 4.5 centimeter. Then I will open my compass 8 centimeter. I will take A as the center. I will make this arc. Then I will put my compass on C and I will open my compass 6 centimeter and I will draw this arc. Where these two arcs will intersect each other, that will be the point B. I will join that point B with the A and I will join that B with the C. And then I will join C with the D. So this quadrilateral is completed. Then they say measure the ADC angle. Measure the ADC angle. So I will put a protractor here and I will measure how much is this angle. This angle is 103 degree. 103 degree. Then he says by taking, then their question is, then they say by taking suitable measurements from your diagram, find the perimeter of the quadrilateral ABCD. Okay, so we will take all the, we will measure this. This is also 8 centimeters. This is 4.5. This is 8. This is 6. So we will add up all the four outer. So 8 plus 4.5 plus 8 plus 6, and that will be 26.5 centimeters. So the whole question is showing up on your screen. That is question number 4. Okay, now we are going to the next part, which is the B part of question number 4. 3 marks question. The diagram shows a cuboid. The TW is 15 centimeter. The WV is 10 centimeter and the RV is 8 centimeter. He says the show that the TR is 19.7 centimeter correct to 1 decimal place. Okay. So here you can see, first of all, I will take that triangle TW and V. I will take the triangle TWV, which is on the floor. TV is the hypotenuse, so TV square is equals to 15 square plus 10 square. So TV will be 18.03. So now I will take that triangle TRV, which is also a right angle triangle. So TR square will be equal to TV square plus the VR square. So the TR square will be equals to 18.03 square plus 8 square. So the TR will be equals to 389.08. Square root of the 389.08. So TR will be equals to 19.7 centimeter. So this is how you will find. So you will show that the TR is equal to this. Okay, then their question is find X is the midpoint of the PQ. He says X is the midpoint of the PQ. Calculate the TRX. So they want me to find out this angle TRX. Okay. So first of all, I will take that right angle triangle PXT. I will find out the length PT. Then I will find out the length XR. I already know the TR. Then once I know the 3 sides, I can easily tell this angle at R. So the TX square will be equals to the TP square plus the TPX square. So the TX whole square will be equals to 8 square plus 5 square. So the TX will be equals to 9.43. In the same way, XR square will be equals to XQ square plus QR square. And so XR square will be equals to 5 square plus 15 square. So the XR will be equals to 15.81. Then I will apply the formula for the law of the cosine, the cos of TRX. This is a 3-sided. So this triangle, I know all the sides, so very easily I can find the TRX angle. So the TR square plus the XR square minus the XT square, the whole thing divided by the 2 times TR, 2 times XR. So you will have cos of the TRX will be equals to 19.7 square plus 15.81 square minus 9.43 square equals to divided by 2 divided by 19.7 divided by 15.81. So the TRX will be equals to the cos inverse of 0.882. So the TRX will be equals to 28.2 degrees. So the question number 5 is coming up on your screen. He says shade the subset A complement intersection B intersection C. So you have to remain outside the A, and outside the A you will take that portion common with the which is common to B and C. So that is this small portion, this one. Outside A, the portion which is common with B and C both. So that will be the portion. Okay. So I will shade that. So you see, I have shaded it. I hope you can see that. Okay, the next part they are asking us. Okay, he says that the universal set is this, and W is equals to X. X has rotational symmetry of order 2, and X has lines has line of symmetry. Y is R, A, and G, E. So I have written here that W will be H, N, and Z. They have the rotational symmetry of order 2. X is has one line of symmetry, that is A, C, E, H, and T. They have one line of symmetry. And the Y's are A, N, G, E. So when you complete them, there's nothing common in all of them. Okay, remember, there's nothing common in all of them, so this portion will remain empty. The common between the W and the X is H. The common between the X and the J is A, and E. The common between the W and the Y is N. So I said the J here, it is common between the X and the Y, sorry. That is A and E. Now the numbers which are left only in W, they are Z, only in X, they are C and T, only in the Y, that R and G. And the J is one of the members which was in the universal set, but that was not in these three sets. So it will be written here. He says list the elements. Okay. Then the question is list the elements of the X common portion with the W and Y union and the complement, and then common with the X. That will be this portion. So what do we have here? C and T. So C and T. Then the question is number of members in. He says W union X union Y and the whole complement. That means out of these three circles, there is only one member, that is J. So how many members are there? One. Then he says using a set notation, complete this statement. So which portion is empty? The portion which is common to all of the three, that's empty. That's null set. So W intersection X intersection Y is equals to the null set, the phi set, and that's empty. So my dear students, now we are on the, okay, so we have done up to question number 5, and I think it's enough for this video. So we will try to do more questions in my next video. So my dear students, that this is the first video on this paper, and in this video we have done from question number 1 to question number 5. The rest of the question of this paper I will do in my next video, and soon we will upload that video. If you have found these 5 questions interesting, useful, this video is useful to you, please share the link of this video onto your Twitter accounts, onto your Instagram, and onto your Facebook account, because that will promote my channel, and that will be a great appreciation for me and for my work. It's a great blessing for me to be able to teach so many people around the globe through this YouTube channel. It's a great blessing for me. So everyone, thank you very much. Have a good day and God bless you.